Good evening, good people. It's time, slightly delayed time, but still time, for another rally flag reveal stream. So, we've got Chanigan here tonight as our guest runner, and we've got Luffy in the booth with me.
Yeah.
Luff, how you doing?
Oh, very excited. A day late because of the wonderful marathon we had this weekend. Thank you to everybody who helped donate and make it the success that it was. Welcome back to week 5 rally. We got a good buddy of ours here, Chanigan, like you said, gonna do some fun stuff. Fun.
Welcome to McDonald's.
Yay!
Can I take your order? Chanigan, how are you tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty excited to do this. First time I'm showing AC to Duckling, so it's gonna be an exciting time.
I think that you are an excellent fit for this particular flag set. So.
Yep. Yes, definitely.
I tend to agree.
So, let's go ahead and talk about this flag set because it is significantly more complex than the prior weeks.
Yeah.
And that says something because Mage Masher, while it was fast, was also very divergent. And, you know, we've had some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
But this week, we've got an alternate final boss.
Yeah.
It's Warmech and Friend.
Just jumping right into it. Like we haven't really glazed much over this tile when we go over the flags, but we haven't had aside from Orb Hunt and a couple other little things to call things out. Pay attention to that one, everybody.
Yeah, you won't be seeing chaos in these flags.
And you wish you would, I'm sure.
Some days. So Warmech and Friends gives you 2 Warmechs and 6 Evil Men as your final boss.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It's very rude. And I mean those evil men, they can't quite hit like phantoms, like the Fun Dead pack does, but they are no slouches. They can have a really nasty nuke in their pool if they want. Warmech can have a nuke. I mean, good luck.
So what I say about the evil men is that the problem is that there are 6 of them.
Yes.
And they will hit decently hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can have some challenges we'll say. But to compensate, we've got Mid-Topher. So, it's a little shorter. A lot of people have been talking about Mid-Topher should maybe be the tournament standard. I kind of like Mid-Topher a lot. And so, this is a good compromise. You're not just walking into the chaos. So
I tend to agree.
You still get the Fiend refights, but you don't have those filler floors beforehand.
Yeah. Evens out, if you take it's can be a little demoralizing. You take a deep wipe in Temple of Fiends after a 10-minute dive. This one, there's no 10-minute dives. You're right back on the Lich's floor in about 30 seconds. So,
yeah,
it's a nice compromise.
And we do have to fight all of the Fiends, so, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to have, they're partial floors. They're shortcutted floors.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
On to the scale. This is going to be another little wrinkle. The boss HP scaling. I set it up a little high.
A little bit. And
Chanigan made me tone it back.
he told me this. Yeah, Chanigan, you wanna vocalize how you feel about 120, 200?
Earlier last week when I tried the flags, Warmech had just more than 4,000 HP. I had a black belt with plus 8%. He was hitting like a truck, but just everything had so much HP, even with a almost godlike black belt. So I'm like, we gotta tone this down. It's not gonna be fun for the Ducklings.
Well, sometimes.
It looks deceiving too. 120, 200 doesn't sound too bad, but when you think about that's an average of 150% minimal for the most part, it's daunting. And with the final boss, if it was chaos, it wouldn't be as bad. But 2 Warmechs, 6 evil men, that's a lot to melee down and try to sweep down. Like, just it can be really challenging. So thank you for doing the yeoman's work of taking pity on the ducks before we got out there to them.
My pleasure. We don't want to how can I say it? Not hurt them, but something like that.
Yeah, everybody's got to experience a little bit of pain. There is rites of passages in this community.
So I think
you heard about opinion ladder.
I think what's really important to note, though, is that this isn't just going to impact Tofu.
Yeah.
This is going to impact your dungeon selection, because you're not necessarily going to want to go to Volcano super early, even if you have 2 nuke casters.
Yep.
Because that carry is going to have, 750-ish HP as a baseline.
Not uncommon in flag sites like this, to your point, to leave Kelly for last if you can make it work, because you'll have your insta kills to help with cracking to you. Lich is Lich for the most part always, but for some reason, when HP and scaling goes up, Kelly comes to play. So watch out.
Yeah, and it can make Bane and Brack strats a little bit more attractive on Tia 1 and Kraken 1.
Yep.
But Carry in particular is a menace because of the ridiculously high MDEF, and the stats go up, the HP goes up. Suddenly you're a little bit concerned about your ability to handle her. Little bit further down, we've got 0.7 and 0.6 for the encounter rates. That's going to make you pay attention to overworld encounterment, I would say. You're going to have 2 more encounters per 256 steps overworld than you will in dungeons. Keep that in mind. The way that works is it's basically sliding those cards out of the lineup when you're in the dungeon. So the encounter manip is going to be a little bit more intense on the overworld. In dungeons, you might actually get confused if 2 consecutive encounters are what get pulled. Experience and gold boost, they're all right. I would say these are not bad. Any other notes?
Not really on this one too much. The call out I'd like to see at the bottom. This has become kind of almost like the industry standard now. Is the XP chest conversion? That's a generous 20% of the chests that are going to give you a generous average of 5,000 XP per box. Don't sneeze on that. That is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, early game, I tend to open more boxes early game only for that experience.
And this from the guy who never opens boxes.
Yeah.
Known aggressive runner Chanigan.
Yeah.
Doesn't like opening boxes if he doesn't have to. Yeah. All right. On to the next. Incentives. You will see that there are a lot of them.
Yep. You're making them open boxes.
So they're all in their vanilla locations.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not super bad. But remember what I said about maybe pay attention to carry?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when you don't get the canal before the canoe? It means you might have to go into Volcano.
Yeah.
And you might have to make a very difficult decision on the bottom of Volcano.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just pay attention and be careful. There's some guardrails in play here. There's a lot of stuff in the pool. The chances are that happening, not the greatest, but they can absolutely happen here because the seed wants it to. So just be mindful of that. Exhaust other options if you can, unless you're feeling really bold.
Yep. All right. Mode and world. The note here is Northern Docks.
Mm-hmm.
That gives you access to Onrak and Mirage. These docks can change logic pretty substantially just by themselves.
Yeah, not uncommon to run into a cube chime Oxiel in your first, I'd say 5-6 checks that you're going to run across and have to make a difficult choice at some point.
All right. Maps. Notable here, no superstore.
Yeah. Good on you for that.
I'm a jerk sometimes.
It's too easy. It really is. It's too easy. Like, It makes you make interesting decisions too, because I know me. Like if I know the superstore's on, I'm gonna want to promote before I go to Lefane, and then that's when the tail is always the slab. So it kind of helps people in a way, I think, to turn that off. At least me.
It does definitely make you prioritize remembering towns with magic.
Yep.
And thinking about whether you actually want to learn it, which is going to come up later in the test. Don't worry. Treasures. Notable here, marked trapped chests guarding rare treasures. Rare treasures, they tend to be the good gear. I mean, just sort of generally. Things that you're not going to find in a shop very often. I mean, like pro rings show up, but yeah.
Pro rings are good. Pro rings are good.
They are good. You know, it all depends on what the shops hold for you.
Yeah.
Now, there is the strategy that came out when this flag started, before we had marked trapped chests, of fill your inventory with garbage, and then you get to see whether it's something you want to take a fight for.
Yes.
Just throw that out there. That's a thing.
It does exist. It does help. In the dark ages before the marked chest, I mean, the trap chest ruined friendships. It doesn't so much anymore. It's a great flag. But it'd be glad they're marked now, is all I'm saying. It's a nice compromise to a pretty cool flag.
I think Chanigan probably remembers some of those lost friendships.
Yeah, very much. I'm not gonna lie, I still do, even though the chests aren't marked, I still do fill up my inventory sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that it's a valuable time save, potentially.
Yeah.
Just knowing that, because if your inventory is full, it doesn't trigger the encounter. It just tells you what's in the box.
Yep.
Yeah. In these flags with the rare treasures in there, I can see that coming up a little less, because you're probably going to want what's in there. But if I don't see rare treasure in that, that always check box there, I'll do that too. It makes just a lot of sense.
A key note here is that incentivized items are not excluded by these flags. There is an exclude button for it. But what that does mean is that if it's the Masa or the X-Cal or the Katana or the Power Staff or the Ribbon that is in a box as an incentive, then those will be marked.
Yeah.
You just make that decision.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's it for that section. So shops and magic. Notable here, we've got legendary weapon and armor shops turned on. I love these flags, and I think it shows by how often that I put in them in flags. So non-Masa weapons, at least 3 legendary or stronger rare weapons, and then the armor shop can have ribbons. Throw that out there.
Yeah,
very useful.
Yeah, with this kind of scaling, it does not hurt to seek them out if you can.
Yep.
And special note, as Dark Moon is showing here, the help box for the legendary shops gives you the GIF roll through of every location. So, bottom of Dwarves, bottom of Earth 2, first floor Mirage, second floor Marsh, second floor left of Sea, and first floor Ice. That's all of the location. So, just if you happen to be passing by and you have an interest, maybe check them out.
Which one of those do you think feels the worst? Is it Ice Cave or is it Mirage?
Mirage. Hands
They're
down.
They're both pretty bad. Like the Ice Cave one, like you'll see that on your way, but you see that on your way out because you're never going to go down, and you're like, oh, I got to go back in. Like I don't know.
So here's the thing about the ice one, though. You can check it on the first floor. Just take a couple steps further south than you normally would.
I think it's 3 steps out.
It's not as far as I thought. Then okay, it's not as far as I thought.
So it's not super bad. The Mirage one feels bad because you either are walking the exterior to get to it, or you're walking the first floor of Mirage to check the chests and sticking up just far enough to see whether the door is there. And then if it is, you have to make that decision of, do I want to walk the exterior all the way to get
Mm-hmm.
Do you have exit? All that. I don't like the Earth one
I'm
necessarily.
looking at that. Maybe it's Earth B2 that's really bad because the C one is not too bad.
I'll take
much
a
in the
couple
gift
steps
scroll
out of the
through.
way for the C one.
Yeah.
The dwarf one is basically there as you're turning in the TNT. Like you can see it from Narek.
Marsh is pretty bad too, actually, because you're never gonna walk over there.
I
It's
do
not
with
too
these
bad.
flags.
But I mean, if you
Yeah.
forget it's on, like you're
Nah.
never gonna see it.
Right. They are intentionally just a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that my Earth route very typically goes for that top right room on Earth too.
Me too. Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting bogged down here. There's a lot of flags still to go. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Is there anything else on this tab that's worth mentioning?
Life 1, Life 2.
Okay.
Moving on.
Enemies. We have a required war mech,
Mm-hmm.
as you can imagine by me calling it McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually to your benefit going into Topher. You will be able to see just how bad the war mech is.
Yeah. Think of it like a gracious spoiler bat that you have to battle.
Yes, that is also going to give you level.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Worth it.
Chanigan seems unconvinced.
Yep.
B-side tiles. Doesn't really
B-side
get
tiles
out.
is an important call out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you won't find one eye, but maybe you'll find 2 to 3.
Yep. 4-pack
The-
Agamas. There could be some good stuff out there.
Gasties, the
Yeah.
Water Naga tile is very good. Iron Goal tile is very good.
Yep.
There were lots of great tiles in here.
Mm-hmm.
One
Shark
that
Big
I'm
Eye.
partial to that I'm in probably a minority for saying this because it's not a great encounter, but it's kind of okay. Is the Saria one? They're skinnier than Agamas. They have less experience and gold output, but 4 of them falls to an Ice 3 pretty reliable.
Yeah, they're 2/3 of an Agama, pretty much is how I look at them. So 4 of them, it's just as good as 2 to 3 Agamas, which is pretty fast. So not bad.
Yeah. Any callouts from you on that, Chanigan?
No. I always want to see the 3 eyes, but I'm never lucky, so
It's gonna
Right?
happen tonight. I'm very positive.
yeah, it's
on
gonna
that.
happen. Like I'm
Okay.
fine. I find everything but that.
It's gonna be armory floor, first chest that you're checking right there. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful.
All right. When it comes to party, it is open party.
It's
Just
black
do what
belt.
you want.
It's a black belt party.
Not
can be.
necessarily. I've done a few tests because first, when I read the flags first, I thought they were black belts seeds, and I tested with a fighter main, fighter teeth red, black, and wow, it went well. Like
It's a good party. It's a very good party.
with the legendary legendary shops and armor and weapon shops, it really helps them.
It's true. Very true.
I think and we'll get to this not too far off, but there's some other stuff that applies that makes an impact.
Yeah, that's true. I'm looking at the next tab.
So classes, notable here. Half black belt crit rate is very
Yeah.
typical in tournament flags, so I wanted to put that on.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 3 bonus and 1 malice. We haven't done a lot of malices for you ducks. However, here we are tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But the big call out, max MP limitations.
Rather generous, honestly, though.
This one caught me off guard.
This one got Chanigan bad because he had a red mage with -4 max MP.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, why am I only
Oh.
at 1 charge on every level?
I was just thinking about getting caught like that. Oh my goodness.
He asked in Dev about it the other day.
Yeah.
That is so cruel.
And then he was like, did you mean to do this? Yes.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, Party Select's going to be a little more fun now.
Yeah. -4 MP max is a very painful malice in this
Yep.
flag set.
That's a kiss of death for mages, I think, right there. Like, you always
Yeah.
have one. Like, thief weapons on a fighter is just like, no. -1 hit percent per level on a black belt, just like, no. Like, that -4 MP on a mage is, oh, it's bad.
There are a few malices that I look at them on mages and I'm like, ugh, that -4 MP in this flag set specifically
Yeah,
is death.
interesting.
And the reason I say that is that, like, you can kind of skate by on 5, like,
Yeah.
when you have just -4, but that's your baseline for red mage. is
That's a
5
lot
and
of resource management too. Like, it's a mid Topher, so it's not as punishing, but like a cap on magic levels on like a long Topher is very, very challenging.
Yep. Okay.
Everything else looks pretty standard. 50 better thief ninja agility, 50 on there, so it's toned down a little bit. 80 is kind of like that sweet spot that a lot of flags are using. 50, you'll notice it's a little bit less, but it's still quite good.
So I'm sort of moving in the direction of 50 as kind of my baseline for all stuff. And the reason is that 80 just feels overpowered.
80 is very strong.
And especially when, like, what I look at from a design standpoint, pull back the curtain a little bit, right? But I want a fighter with an agility bonus to be a competitive choice to just say no to the and so that's, that's something where if you get a big enough agi bonus on the fighter or big enough on black belt or whatever, you can be like, well, do I really need the thief's run chance when I'm getting good enough from the agi bonus for first strike and ambush avoid?
Yeah, no, it's a really good point. It definitely makes party select a little more involved because, you see 80, 100 agility, you're taking a thief, if nothing else, for the first 20 minutes of the game. So it does make you think of it. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny that we've moved past the era of just kill the thief.
Now it's you're making him take one. Like, you're making the choice, do you want to take one or not? And when it was just like, just kill it if you have to take one. So
yeah. So anyway, random musings are getting us to almost be 30 past the hour before we start this thing.
Sorry, we're enjoying this. It's a good conversation.
It is, and it's just a flag set that kind of pulls it out of you. Gear and items, there's a lot of call-outs here. So, item magic is randomized from the curated pool. That's a big deal.
I was gonna say, like, I'm a little surprised you didn't give a random AoE caster for some security, and then you called that out, and I said, oh, well, that's interesting, actually.
So the curated pool is specifically don't give you trash, but don't give you nuke sticks.
Yeah.
That does impact the power staff because it might not be ruse. And in fact, that's one of the things is that there are settings to make it be something still defensive. In this case, guaranteed defense item. And that will mean that it's going to be something useful, but it's not necessarily the ruse staff.
Yeah.
Also notable, scrolling down a little bit, the weapon and armor blurses.
+7.
Push the range up just a little bit. We're usually seeing -3 to +5.
Yeah.
So, pushing it up just a little bit, the average comes up, the floor comes up on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Do not sleep on cloth +7. That is a silver bracelet.
Yeah, for usually 1 gold.
Right.
Yeah.
It's actually super funny sometimes to see just how much the blursings impact the equipment, right?
Yeah.
And since we've had a very consistent -3 to +5, like, yeah, it's an 8 range. This is a 9 range, but the high end is so high that you can see some very silly things.
I was
And-
still wondering a little bit when Channing was like, I've done a few tests with the fighter, and I was kind of skeptical. And then we got here, and I'm starting to think, like, well, +7 on anything is, like, really, really good.
Yep. Masa plus
So-
5. It's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
You could take a Silver Dagger +7 to the end game if you
Oh,
really
yeah.
wanted to. So,
absolutely.
You know, with enough tempers, anything hits hard enough.
Right. Katana +7 absolutely melts things.
Might hit harder than a black belt in this flag set.
So yeah, just keep that in mind. The equipment is tweaked up just a little bit, and that's, I think, part of where Chanigan was saying maybe not a black belt,
Yeah.
but black belt I think is still a safe and reliable choice here. The other thing, it's in the adjustments, if I'm remembering right. Our last tab here. Do we have improved dark turned on with
You
this?
sure do.
Yes.
All
Have we
right.
had that? Have we had that on yet?
No.
All right, get ready. Get ready for the worst punishment you've ever felt in your life, fam. Just saying.
Lamp and Cure 4
Must.
fix the problem.
Musts.
Otherwise, high MDF, ribbons, etc. But just keep in mind, Lamp actually can be a good spell in these flags.
Yeah. You guys ever seen a level 50 black belt miss?
Yeah.
Happens to me.
So yeah, Lamp and Cure 4s are, like Saracen said, they're almost essential when I see that flag. Like, the scaling is not to the point where, like, this is this disaster period, but it could be very, very bad. So keep an eye out for those.
The keynote with this is that the accuracy penalty is so big on this. Like, normally dark is like kind of a non-issue past like level 5. But the penalty is so large here that it is virtually impossible to overcome, and it hits just as strong
Yep.
as slow 2 for most melee.
It's almost more crippling, in my opinion. Almost.
Makes
It can
them,
feel that way.
viable.
hmm
The only time you're gonna see it.
Yeah.
But call out, we still have auto retarget turned on. The nice things that we've had throughout the rally are still turned on.
Trance's status element is still turned on.
I specifically call out auto retarget because of the max MP flag.
hmm
Just gonna throw that one out there and leave it on the table for you. Anyway, it's 30 past the hour. We should probably get Chanigan rolling on this seed.
Yeah, it's a school night. Let's get going.
All right. So let's see what we got.
That is a very good fighter.
Yeah, that's a decent
Oh.
one. Teeth, it's meh.
Fine.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's
Oh.
a dead black belt.
That's a day.
That's yep.
You can overcome that, but why would you want to?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
Okay.
run.
Yeah.
Well,
Ugh,
they don't want me to have HP on this seed. All right.
Yeah, this
This
feels
is a
like,
strange one.
it
Mine-
feels
I'm-
like fighter red black black or fighter red
Yep.
black.
Going
yeah.
all in. Fighter red, black, black. So for people that know me, I love going with like pure damage. So you'll very rarely see me use a white mage. It's not because I don't like them. Well, I do, but I prefer going full offense. So, all right, I'm good to go.
All
So
right.
we'll call it out in 3, 2, 1, go.
Exactly. And speed
Alright.
and power.
Yep, speed and power. That's how I play. All right, Cure 4.
Promotion lock,
Or
but it's
is
there.
White and red learnable.
Yep.
That's a fine level 1 magic too. Fire 3,
Yep.
Brack, and Zap. That's fine.
And zap. Yep.
So I would say leave the zap off the red so that
Yep.
you have space for the Cure 4.
Exactly.
hmm
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on zap, which is Oh, yeah, right. I can't learn it.
Promo locked.
Red Wizard. Yep.
Don't
let me
forget that
check.
hit givers are on.
Oh, yeah,
Rapier
true.
plus 6 is a good weapon.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
enough for right now by a mile.
All right, ship dwarf.
Okay.
So it's not too bad.
That's valuable information.
Yep.
Ooh.
All right,
How-
cheap
housing.
houses.
what an evil housing market.
All right, let's see.
Straight out of the satanic panic of the 80s.
That's a decent long run off the hard reset.
Yeah. With how many encounters there are.
Yeah.
That's great information.
Yep. I'm pretty happy I didn't take the black belt.
Yeah, that's just one more nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, adamant is not the ship.
Nope.
That
Not
that
going
is an
there.
important note. It could turn into the TNT,
Mm-hmm.
but
I doubt it.
yeah. Do you check Crystal on your way to Provoca or on the way back?
No, on the way back. Just in case the pirates have canoe.
Oh, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
It could be on Matoya's too, so.
It can go either way.
Yeah.
So my thought is, I understand the argument that you're putting out there, whether that's divergent to the right or just cutting out the steps.
Yep.
But the flip side of that is, what if Matoya's had a shite load of money and then you had the shop item here?
Yeah, it's possible.
And it was the TNT, just to
Yeah.
really mess with you.
I like to gamble. What can you say?
Now, instead, you're just getting the remnants of Bicky's hooch.
All right, let me grab a few cabins since they're cheap. There we go.
The great times that you get to see the cabin being super cheap compared to the 10.
Yep.
Oh.
All
All right,
So-
so that
Devaluing the marsh is what I'm
Little bit.
hearing here.
Cure 3 is fine. It'll be good for the night when you promote.
Yep.
And that's some
Let me-
mediocrity.
lightning.
Yeah.
I already have fire too, so let me just grab some lightning.
Your early dungeons are kind of solved with Fire 3 and Lit 2, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Because I forgot. There we go. Alright, off to Matoya, then to most likely Marsh Cave.
Why prioritize marsh in this scenario? Because you know it's just the
probably-
loot.
Oh, well, that's true.
What kind of boost you get? And what's the boost?
I
you
still
get
need
there?
to go get it, so why not? It's a few chests. Let me just save, because I don't like the encounter table after that long run. Oh, there's our first trap chest.
Oh, look at that.
This does surprisingly little for us. Ooh.
Oh,
Glad you picked up the lightning, I guess.
Yeah.
it's an
I could've
awkward
zapped.
encounter.
Yeah, I could have
That
zapped.
might have been better. Might have been better.
143 damage off that fighter.
Wow, these black mages can take a punch, sort of.
Yeah. There's one. Nope. All right. Good thing I saved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna take this this fight again.
you know it's
They
there.
have
Come
way
back for
too
it
much
later for a
HP.
level or two. Yeah.
Yeah, they have way too much HP, and I don't have any armor, which doesn't help.
Yeah. You could take the fight maybe one more time and throw 2 zaps out and hope to get lucky. But
Yeah,
what's,
maybe,
what's,
but
what's the point?
yep. Well, it's still
Insufficient value prop.
Mhm.
yeah. It'll still give me a few good levels, but forgot to save again.
This does really highlight just how big that long run was.
Yeah. Another trap chest.
Not gonna check it.
All right, so we finally have something to go along with this ship. That's nice.
Yeah.
It was either that or canoe, so. Oh, there's our first legendary shop.
What do we got in there?
Armor. Lock 2, ice armor, age of shields, a lot of good. Let me grab the ice armor, not gonna lie.
That's pretty good ice
Right.
armor.
Legendary armor shops can really helps you. For one of the practice run, there
How dare you?
we go. So, sorry, I had to. I switched to kill very recently, so. But yeah, the legendary armor shop saved me once with the when testing this flag set. They had ice armor plus what? Plus 7 or something like that.
Oof.
So they were very good for my ninja.
Yeah.
I will go back to Elfland when I have more money. I don't think it's worth checking. It's worth checking right now the other magic shops.
I just
like
want to
that
call
play.
out that your encounter there was solely because of
Ooh.
the canoe. All right,
Huh.
but that was solely because you stepped out of
I
Elfland
pressed
the
down.
wrong way.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Level 7.
Okay.
Not too bad.
It's a spicy
I
canoe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What were you talking about with that canal being behind something?
Right.
I would still grab the loot while I'm there. It
You can
might
check a
be
spy
faster
tile while you're
once
here,
I
too.
yeah. It might be faster once I have the floater. Maybe with warp or exit, but
There's also a few chests you can open for some cash if you
yeah.
really want to.
And while I'm there, why not? Oh, there it is. All right. Already found the 2 shops. What do we have?
Garbage.
Nothing.
Not a whole lot.
Nothing. Wow. This is
Okay.
this is pretty
So-
bad weapon shop.
Shout out to the defense sword. If it's
Yeah.
just the spell name, it's the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if it really was that one, but yeah. Alright, I'll grab a few boxes. I still need a lot of money,
Yeah.
especially if the key item is in the shop item, I should say, is in Elfland.
So you're in kind of a fortunate position in that the shop item can only block your progress if it's the floater or the herb.
Oops. Come on.
That's 8,000. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oof.
Oh,
No, thank
that
That's
is
a zappable encounter.
It is, but it's still scary.
So the reason I say that's a zappable encounter is that the man-cats have resistance to like everything but time, and they have low MDef.
But they hit like a truck.
Yes.
They
Anybody
have vanilla
with
fire
fire
too.
is
It'd be
gonna
really
get
bad
wrecked.
too.
Opal plus 6 hat, maybe it sells for something.
Hopefully. And if those man cats have vanilla fire too, that's a very bad time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are they don't, but still.
You never know.
Yeah.
So what I try to do with these big packs of enemies, like, is just casting Fire 3. Just in case no one managed to run away, since I don't have a thief. Which is possible, so I prefer going safe and casting Fire 3.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. And it's a bit more experience. Always nice to have.
Question in chat from Catnip Bumblefarts. Yes, the white mage will be the only party member that can use that harm 3 stick and have it be a harm 3 cast. Otherwise, everybody else just kind of holds up a sword.
I press start exactly on the same style. I was going with the music. Alright. So, going back, check the magic that I skipped. And to check the hint giver.
Oof, white
Heal
lock, life
3
2.
is
Heal 3 is good,
nice,
though.
But yeah, sad that the life 2 landed there.
Yeah, at least we have Cure 4 when we promote, so all is not completely lost.
Life 1.
Take it.
It's pretty good.
Acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I skipped the floater.
Floater is Titan's Tunnel.
Is it Titan?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Alright. I skipped it so quickly. I just saw floater and nothing else.
That is a reasonable level 4 magic purchasable right there.
Titan's Tunnel, yeah.
That could have been very expensive.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of expensive.
Alright.
That item we wish we could buy, but it's okay that it's later.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that is nice to know that we are going to need our canal and the ruby before we move on.
Yeah.
I mean, that could mean canal into ordeals.
However. It could.
Or waterfall, which would be
waterfall.
hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll be running into that canal in the next 3 turn-in locations that we have access to, though. So.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That is. That is borderline the last place I want to see it.
Yeah. Still no temper and fast, which is kind of scary.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. There's our canal. That.
Fairy has an Excalp -2, which is not something I want to see.
The real shame of that is that you already have the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. So I will go back to my ship. Because I know the floater is in Titan, so I will have to go to the outer sea. So I'll just go to the outer sea right now. Maybe go ordeals. I like doing a cheeky ordeals play early.
I like the ordeals play.
So the other horrible, comms curse location that's on the table is Vanilla Earth.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Now
It's possible.
there are warp charges.
There are.
So at least we got that going for us. Yeah, my brain says probably not waterfall unless it's the last resort, because heck, double dip in that place. But
yeah.
At the same time, we are almost there.
I don't know what's worse at this point, double dipping waterfall or taking that canoe to ice when you're already up here at ordeals. It's a tough choice, I think.
Still checking the style just in case. Wait, I'm lost. No, that was... Yeah, I'm dumb. Oops. You know what? There we go.
With Fire 3, this isn't a terrible fight at all. This might be a level or 2. This is some decent gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And thank you for retargeting.
It's nice, right? It's starting to grow on me quite a bit.
Yeah, I love it.
I
haven't been able to use it that much, but when it works really well.
And that's one of those situations where it does right there, because you're obviously just, holding A and targeting who the fighter's going to target. So that auto, it's nice.
Yep.
No wasted turn.
All right. Come on.
Rude.
I will skip this one because I just lost my red mage.
Silver Axe +6 is a decent upgrade over that rapier.
Yep. Aw.
Oh boy, we got it's an item.
Maybe?
It's an item.
Let's go with. There we go. That should do it.
We can hope.
Resist it a little bit.
I mean, the nice thing is that these black mages, starting with +80 HP,
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, that
they're
really
a little
helps.
bit more survivable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, what do we got? Aw.
Womp, 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 womp.
It's a paperweight / magic solution, because now we have money, probably.
Yeah, the katana usually sells well.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope.
Nice spike tile, thank you.
Yeah, right next to a box full of them.
I could have reset, but the experience is pretty good, and the money too.
Yeah. I'd almost double down on waterfall right here, just because I'd like bad ideas.
So, question in chat about the sprites. So, we have sprite replacement options within the Nintendo FF1 ROM.
Mm-hmm.
Chanigan uses the... What is it called?
Valkyries?
Valkyries of Light?
Valkyries of Light, yes. Thank you.
We have a whole section in the wiki, wiki.finalfantasyrandomizer.com, to talk about specifically the sprites and how to create sprite packs, as well as how to load them in, which you can do in a couple different ways. We made it super easy by just saying, hey, if you've got the sprite sheet saved, you can have it preset to just place it when you generate your ROM.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's not great, but you can manually replace it in your ROM if you use Hackster.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I did.
Yep, that's how I did my my dab sprites. Yeah, we do have the alt music flags available. If you are so inclined, we also have uninterruptible music so that you don't constantly get your music reset by walking on teleporters or opening boxes.
That one always trips me up a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It feels weird.
So, call out on the Pixel Remaster versus this. We have fewer bugs. Chanigan, I will not forget the... it's funny because now, having met you in person 2 months ago, I can imagine your face the moment that the invis stacks weren't working in the remaster race.
Oh my god, yes. Oh, I was the first one there too. Like,
It hurt.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, and we have the warp to get out. And, like, it's not terrible.
We're gonna want one.
Yeah. It's just, now we're starting to really pigeonhole the logic down to ice, volcano, and earth.
Yeah.
And that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost just go earth right here because heck it.
I'm not.
Nah, this is... It's ice because warp.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you are interested in learning the randomizer, we do have an improved vanilla option, but it's just finalfantasyrandomizer.com. Or ffrando.com if you're also, inclined to use short links.
Mm-hmm.
Because Darkmoon purchased all of those domains.
Yeah, and I press start on the same Encounter same time. Oh crap! Same timeline. Oh
Oh,
boy. Accidents happen. Alright. There we go. So even though I bought 21 cabins, I only have 9 left.
yeah, that sounds normal.
7 left, sorry.
That's enough. You
So
only need
with
3 more to get to
Yeah.
back to Crescent. You're fine.
so that's how you see like how many you're gonna get. You're gonna need with when you encounter many plate. So it's a lot.
Yeah. And this
And
seed
even-
was kind of rude for it, given that, over 50 gold per
Mhm.
Mhm.
makes it a little bit more painful.
Yeah.
The money situation hasn't been the most kind.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's stable now.
It feels better
Oh yeah.
now.
Now it's way better than earlier, but still, I still need a bit more. Oof.
That is.
No, thank you, fun police. All right, so you'll see me do some weird movement on the ooh, please don't. I have a heal 3. So right now I'm placed right next to the item, the incentive box. So I'm looking at the trap chest, and I'm positioned so that I only need to warp and then just look left and take the chest. So this is really good for black belts, especially if you need to find a grind.
Yep. And there's a couple of different ways that people approach the when do you warp question. I think that's a very, very valuable question. Especially, like it's good to know, especially if you end up having to die for whatever reason. Whether the spike tile at the drop down is dangerous.
Oh.
We don't have. Oh, we do have the tool for this. It's just the ambush makes it no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not happening. All right.
Oof. Okay. We got ice 3 for when.
Yeah,
Uh,
except
when
we
that
don't
has
have
to
any
happen.
charges of it.
Well, no, not right now, but we have it.
yeah, but it's a bit too dangerous right now.
You know, get out with our lives.
Yep. Oh, come on. I'm so happy I learned how to do this. Be quick. Normally when I heal pot, I just spam A. And you can go way quicker by pressing A, then pressing B. Then A and B, then A and B. So you can just heal pots really quick, really for more fast
I gotta
than
learn
usual.
that. I gotta learn that.
It's hard. I still fumble a bit. Come on. But oh man, when it works, it's so much fun.
Now, kind of a downside here is not having a house sort of
Yep.
wrecks any thoughts of going to Volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And
Yeah, it's not happening.
yeah, part of me really wanted that because, like, what if the ruby was there, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of what we're just chasing right now. Is where is this ruby?
Ooh,
Temper in
Christ.
the warp slot. Oh baby.
That's
Alright,
unfortunate.
Grabbing create cakes is I'm going to lich. Alright, slab is a dud.
Is there duds in the
No,
pool?
that is a dud hint.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a dud. Oh yeah, there's no dud. I'm dumb. Alright, fade. Should have checked armor shop, but oh well.
It's always Lich's birthday, Mecklin. Come on. I'm very positive this is gonna be Ruby. Vanilla Ruby.
Still checking trap tiles just in case. But after that, I think I will stop looking at them. Alright, Agama. That's a decent one.
passable.
It is. Is the speed of only being on Earth 1 going to make up for the fact that those gas dragons are going to be super fast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Ice 3 being available for the gas stations.
Yeah.
is a big deal.
Yeah. Ice 3 also good for Agamas.
Yep.
So, you can have it both ways.
See, for the Agama, I just prefer sword. But the problem
Stab
is
does win, yes.
the Gasties usually roll thick enough that sword is a questionable thing until higher levels.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
3 casters of Ice 3. I mean, the magic cap levels to make it a little less enticing, but it still should be plenty fast by the time you get back there. If that's where you decide to go.
Oh, hey.
Mm,
Silver armor on the red mage is actually real good.
yeah. Oh yeah, my red mage has nothing. True. Just in time.
Probably would have died there.
I don't know about die, but you know, that would have been a real chunk as opposed to
Yeah.
minor tickling.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I knew
Yeah,
it.
this feels
bailout.
bad. Feels bad.
It feels bad that it's vanilla, but it feels
Yeah.
great because you're already,
Yeah.
you know,
That's so
walk
funny.
out, get floater.
You could have gone there before Ordeals and
Yeah.
Waterfall and been in the
Waterfall.
air and like who knows where we are. Like it's just
Or
ugh.
I
That's
no,
so
I needed
terrible.
ice.
You needed ice to continue through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too
Yeah.
bad, but
It's a fine dungeon. Earth is cumbersome because of the paths you have to walk. It's no different than Sea Shrine. It just feels like it.
alright.
Appropriately placed trolls say
Yeah.
hi.
With poison touch.
I don't have any charges. Alright, eat your cake, Lich. Come on, 35%. Never lucky.
It's funny because you committed to the cake here, and at the same time, I'm just like, Zap is good enough. Or a bunch of fire threes. You know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Alright, I'll just... Oh, you know what? Cheeky Zap too. Why not? Or not.
So even at 120 to 200% boss HP, 400 turning into 800 is usually not that much of a big deal.
No,
Now, what's really funny here is you just ran out of save items.
Yep. I'm really hoping there's a tent or something.
That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there's a house.
Okay.
Alright,
we're good.
I'm going back. I'm not Alright. I'm not checking Sarda. I will check with the I press start at the exact same time. Again. Oh boy.
It's funny when the encounter manipulation manipulates you.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll do the I'll take the floater, grab some camping gear in Crescent Lake, then I'll go to Sarda, and we'll see.
By the
We'll see
tail in
what's next.
Elfland.
I don't. Do I have the money? It's 47k, I think.
Yeah, you need 50 just to be safe.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a couple encounters. You had some stuff. I don't know.
40 something right now. I
40
think you're a little
something,
short, yeah.
I think I'm a bit short.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
49. Well, oh wow, no camping gear.
Seeds
All right.
forcing you back to Elfland.
That is
Yeah.
awkward.
Yep, going back to Elfland.
Oh, you could sell that katana too.
Oh, there's
Oh,
your money
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
How'd I got that? There's no way. All
Like,
right.
everything you want is at Canaria. It's fine.
Yeah.
Even houses.
Oh no. Goodbye, katana.
That is a sad amount of money for a katana, honestly.
Did I roll the prices down in these flags? There's a real
Uh,
possibility I did.
Let's see here. 30 to 250. Yeah, you jacked that down. No, not really.
No, that's normal.
That's pretty normal. No, it's just unfortunate.
There we go.
All right. Well, that looked like what 40 something camping
Yeah.
gears in total.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something like that. All right. Oh boy. Nope. It's gonna bugger me. So
Hey, the correct parking job.
yeah, this is gonna bother me. So
You gonna race straight to the incentive, or are you gonna take armory?
nope. Checking this one. Nope.
No.
Lol.
Right reset. All right.
That one has a free chest and then the spike tile. I can understand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's funny because I really waffle on that from a strategic standpoint of like, do I bother checking the free chest before going all the way to the armory?
hmm
Do I go to the armory? Like, it's always such a fluid situation to me.
Huh.
All right. I would love to have confused for carry.
I think it's bold. Like, I'm surprised he didn't promote and just go grab that X-Cal just in case.
Nah, it's fine. I don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need it. No need for temper. No need for fast. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
I would be considering, because I haven't seen you do it yet, swapping the weapon on the fighter
Yeah,
from
I
the
will.
rapier to that axe.
I will after when I reach carry.
I wish they had more accuracy. The
Yeah, it's
accuracy-
the accuracy really that's bothers me.
It's like, a light axe +4 is a decent endgame weapon. It just, the accuracy is garbage.
So that's an
And
item.
this
Could
is
be a
a
must.
marked box, so it is going to be equipment.
Could
That
be Masa.
Let's
Could
go,
be
Masa.
Masa.
Let's see. What are we missing here? It could be the power staff or the Masa. We
Yeah.
know where the X is. Found the katana and we found the ribbon.
Yep.
Let's go, Masa.
Hey, perfecto in order.
Hooray.
Ooh. About that promotion.
Oops.
What are you doing? You're trying out that silver axe.
Yeah. All right. So
Wow. That's a powerful weapon.
yeah.
Less worried about anything now.
Yeah, the 20.5% crit rate that we're looking at now.
Yeah.
Ooh boy.
Yeah. This is gonna feel good.
So I think the
Oh.
promotion is still required because of the
Yep.
temper.
Yeah.
And then fast is 7 or 8 at this point, which is
Yes.
really concerning.
What did I put? The life. Oh yeah, I can rearrange it. I can show that.
You can. I was gonna
Yes,
say, and
finally.
then you remembered.
All right. So, red mage. So life. Wait. So how does it work?
Select
So select just that.
or start. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So ice. There we go.
Nope.
Oh, that's wait.
It moves the spell that you have selected one slot to
Oh.
the right.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's amazing. All right. So today I learned.
I did not even realize that was a thing.
Yeah,
That was something
Yeah.
Meridian put in a few months back.
maybe a month and a half ago.
That is awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's so good. And this also gives you a chance to check the Cardia incentive.
There is an item here. Yeah, this feels like it's screaming Oxyale or key to me. Hopefully, this is key.
Oh, Bahamut. Do I fight Bahamut here? I don't remember.
No, it is
Okay.
not a fight Bahamut.
All right, perfect.
Oh, Razor 1, you were not familiar? Yeah, if you are in the magic menu and this flag is turned on, and you hit start on a spell, it moves it one slot to the right.
It's amazing. First time I've been able to use it.
Meridian is kind of a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Herb. Huh.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah, especially when it's just a shark.
Yep.
So what I say about that flag, being able to rearrange your menu like
Hey,
that,
It's
that
that
it is
pro
a-
ring.
complete upgrade to the red mage.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem I have with the red mage is that you have to check your magic shops back and forth kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like in Provoca, I do white, black, and then if I need to go back to white, I go back to white.
Yeah.
It really
same.
sucks when it's like, oh man, Fade's here, but I haven't seen Nuke yet. Am I going to get Nuke from the bot or from the black magic shop? And then you don't, and then it's like, well, now I've just gone back and forth on this so that I can get Fade in slot 1, and this just eliminates the back and forth. It does the same with Elfland, where it's, you know, kind of a bigger deal sometimes. I think it's more steps in Elfland, right?
Mhm.
A bit, yes.
We knew the chime was here.
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright. So what is left? Volcano Sea, Marsh, Deals, Titan, Cardia,
Sarda.
Sarda. Yep. The one that I said I would take. That I have in the air. Oh, I should have just looked at my tracker.
I'm guessing
Alright.
cube.
Yeah, that's either Cube or Oxy.
It's Oxyale.
Oh, I need to go back and grab the
Chime.
chime again.
Oh, it's cube. Very beautiful. The rest of the seed is coming together.
Yep.
Don't forget to buy temper.
Oh yeah, we're right here.
Yeah.
He goes,
You know, I would. I
like
would
I'm,
have.
I'm just gonna go to Sky when we were talking require Wormek earlier. Who needs
Yeah.
temper?
Yeah, we need. I have a Mossa +7.
Good enough, he says.
All right, I need to go back and grab the chime again because I reset out.
Yeah, this
Alright,
is looking
so-
suspiciously like Slab and Sky to get
Yeah.
your Oxyale.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awful.
I think that is what it is.
Oh, that is what it's gonna be. Oh, that is awful.
Unless
It
the
could be
Slab is in
Oxyale.
C
Yeah.
to give you whatever the last item is.
Yeah.
Power stick?
Yeah, it's the power stick
Yeah,
at
the
this
power
point,
stick.
yeah. You might as well check the incentive. Well, you're gonna check the incentive here either way.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
Let's hope that this is Oxyale.
It's just which is worse. I think that Mermaid's floor is worse.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you have Warp, though. I don't know.
Mhm.
This is on the way though. Mermaids is not.
Right.
Again.
What is up with Catman Saber Tigers on tiles and boxes? It's like, where's all the good stuff?
Right. I mean, we saw Gasties.
We
Yeah.
did, but they're like, we out of the way. I mean, we
Yeah.
could check a couple of trap boxes now, so there's that. Or trapped rooms that are locked, so
Mhm. What I really don't like right now is my armor. The armor on pretty much everyone, fighter included. Like I don't have any end game armor right now. Oh
Yuck.
boy.
Yuck.
The unfortunate follow-up is that this also is going to force you to go and check to see,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what
Mhm.
the level 8 magic is in case fast
Yeah.
landed there.
Might not be a terrible idea to take these trash fights for some cash then.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think there's a hard question of resource management as you're going through here, and you know that you have to fight a
You have to
Warmech.
kill a Warmech. Yep.
I mean, you could throw out ice 3s though, and get away with it. Like fire 3 is fine at this fight. Like you got options.
Yeah, it's just the follow-up though is Shanigan's levels are not super high, so there's
Nope.
not a lot of level 5 slots for the
True.
Tempers that just
True.
got purchased. Lol.
Gosh. Can we get something useful from a box, please?
I know you were trying to save time, but that heal 2
Oh, it helped.
is pretty fun.
It helped. I'm gonna use it again. Nope.
Second pro ring in a box.
There. Oh boy.
Ooh, and they are
Alright.
ambush happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Uh-oh.
That's a
This is
real
not
problem.
Yeah, that's not great at all. They don't have a whole heck of a lot of HP. Enough though. Between 300-400.
Like, this isn't enough to merit leaving and coming back, but it is
No.
very frustrating that the life caster got none of that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Let me change this while I'm there. And yeah, that's good enough. I will still check those 3 boxes. I'm not checking the trap one. 8,000 XP, that's good.
That is pretty good.
Love seeing the XP boxes.
We didn't get a lot of that early on. So nice to see here at least.
Yeah.
I remember these nachos being kind of thick when you saw the one there.
Yeah.
400
than-
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than the gas dragons. Or more than the gas dragons, sorry.
Our Hydras, they are not fun. Oops.
I believe in you.
Yep, me too. I believe in me.
To quote one of my favorite little anime throwaway lines, don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's such a good line.
Oh boy, there. Warmech is evasive. Oh boy.
Oh, boys, right.
Oh boy. Yep, this is a wipe. Wait. Nah, this is.
Oh.
Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. Feels bad, but I blame the red mage getting killed. And me
Yeah.
not having any invis roost sticks, invis things. And not having levels.
It's quite a few things.
Yeah. Many
Like I said,
factors.
I like to play speed and power, but it can really hurt you back.
Warmac will make you Warmech makes you recognize quite a few faults in your
Yeah.
game, though. So, like, it's not just one thing right now. This Warmech is evasive. He's tanky. He hits hard. Like, there's a lot of problems that
Yeah.
are not easily solved in the short amount of time. Levels would fix it, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah, and we don't have that.
No, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. We started late.
Yeah.
We talk too much.
Yeah, he was on pace for that sub hour. Now I'm not so sure.
Now, personally, I would be just ice 3ing these things and calling it a day.
We were just talking missing levels,
Yeah.
but you do you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I know that our hydras are not a great encounter.
Yeah.
And all of that.
They're fine. They're an ice 3 in a dream. It's easy.
All right. Again.
They're gonna taunt you because we've both said it.
Yep.
Right. Let me do no. No, let me do this. There we go. You have temper. You have nothing.
One temper.
One temper. All right, that's better. Better than nothing. And you. Oh wait, this one has the lock. Oh no, I never picked up the lock shirt. Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was in CC's Gambit.
It was.
Yup. All right. Zap. Don't like to see it.
Oh boy. This is
It's going well.
This is yeah. Just normal things. Don't worry.
Alright, swirl into big punch. Nuke.
Oh.
So this Warmech and friend is gonna be fun. Whoops.
Oh boy.
Let me check a few boxes. I need a bit of some items. I really need armor.
Gear would be nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Mute
Armor is-
hags.
What is this? Who rolled this?
Chanigan, funny enough.
Yeah.
I did.
It's a fine sword if we didn't have the sword of swords.
Oh, you never picked up the Cure 4 either, but that hasn't really mattered.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
I don't think Dark Improved is our problem right now.
It's not.
Well, I mean, the full heal part.
There it is.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
There it is.
All right.
All right.
We got the thickness.
Yeah.
All right, so we just fixed a bunch of things right now.
Yeah, a little bit of experience, a lot of bit of absorb. That's going to help a bit.
Yeah.
That also covers the remaining resists, if I remember right. Because didn't the fighter have 5 resist bonus?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So we are now ribbon free for that fighter.
Yep. So that ribbon can stay on the red mage.
It is currently still on the black
Wait,
mage.
still on
Sir.
the-
You
still on
moved
the
it
black
when you
mage?
got a pro ring.
Oh yeah, right. There we go. It's on the red mage.
So yeah, I echo your concerns on this this Warmech and friends, especially with
Mhm.
Nuke at level 6. This could be
Oof.
very painful because
Yep,
you're going to
and-
have to actually have charges and get through the evil men on top
Yeah.
of some very dangerous ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. That's for sure. It's gonna be it's going to be a not a cakewalk. I'll need to take it slow. I think this was the one that had the
I think you're right.
lock shirt.
Part of me
One,
wanted to
there's
watch
2.
those dragons punch out the red mage again, just to make you decide whether you were resetting or warping.
There we go.
So we've definitively answered Chanigan's question of which directions, because we just saw up and left 3 times in a row.
Yep.
I
It's
used
either
to
up
be
and
an up
left.
and then I
It's
was
either
a
up
left.
or left and up. Or sometimes I do left and down when I'm cheeky, but
I
it's
used to be
usually-
left and up because of the, you're holding the direction already
Yeah.
sort of thing. But once I found out that there was actually a difference, it's a step. I know it's
yeah,
a single step.
all right. You have the no. Nope. Oh my god, please. Temper, you have the Lock 2 shirt and ooh, zap. Alright.
It zapped the lock shirt.
Again. Yep. Oh, I should have res the black mage. Wouldn't matter.
That is a rude nuke roll right there.
Wow.
Good.
All right. So we are doing what I don't like to do, which is grind.
Levels is gonna fix a lot of problems.
Yeah. Yeah, this is normally when I get there is because I'm in panic mode when I'm in a race. But yeah, dying 3 times to our mech, so I'm gonna need a lot of experience, a lot of levels on everyone. Swirl and Nuke are early.
He's evasive too.
Yep, he's evasive. So it's gonna be an interesting Temple of Fiend, that's for sure.
The XP scaling is tied to key items.
Yep.
It's 10% per, but the real question becomes about the efficiency of routing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of going out of your way to slab to Oxyale is really, yes, you were going to have to do it, but you were going to have to ascend to the incentive box in Sky in order to do it. And that makes it a lot less appealing than you think. Especially when you're this deep into the seed and you have most of the incentive items already. It is particularly painful.
Yep. What I don't like is that my H3 charges are tied to my warp charges.
Yeah, that sucks.
They are, aren't they?
Yep.
I think it's a grind and walk out situation rather than.
Oops.
You do have Fade as well, even though Fade's gonna actually not be as.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that useful. I have a few charges of Nuke, but again.
Ice 3's just better.
Yeah.
Heal 3 for the win, though, to save your heal pots.
Oh. I don't need those at least for now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I like Fade coming in to show off and showboat just a little bit in front of the nuke.
Yeah. And then fade out like it usually does at the end.
Yep.
Ooh. Rude off tile.
Alright. Probably my last
step.
They are so ambush happy too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be my last encounter. I'm running low on charges. still got a few levels, so
You went from 18 to 23. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's really ideally what you could hope for with this location and all.
yeah, and with a full party too.
Yeah, 25 even. I mean, that feels a lot better.
Yeah.
So you have one charge, you have one charge. All right. And we're walking. I'll go grab Tier 4 while I'm at it. Come on. There we go.
You can grab that on the night as well, which is where it's going to be real helpful.
Oh, Invis 2's there too. Oh. Oops. I can't delete items, right?
You cannot remove spells.
One day. One day we'll have that. Wink, wink.
You saw my horrible idea from a while back, right? The idea of mute prevents running.
No, I did not. This is awful. Oh my god, please no.
That might be one of the single worst things I've ever heard suggested.
Yeah, I'm with you.
My god, who hurt you?
It adds a strategic layer.
No, it doesn't.
So
the only winning move is not to play at that point.
Mechlin pointing out that you can't use potions in battle while muted. You also cannot hold up items in battle to have them do their thing.
Yeah.
So you cannot ruse stick when you are muted.
Alright, I will still grab the Lock 2 chest. Shirt. Armor thingy.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
You know what would be hilarious then is if, like, you know, whether Shum does it or somebody else does it as a challenge thing, but making the win condition that you caused chaos to try to run away and fail.
Oh boy, getting
land that expert, land all those fears.
They really love my red wizard.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Again?
they do. Jeez. Do you reset?
Nope. I'm not.
We go again.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but I have a few charges of Invis 2 now.
That's
You
true.
know what?
Like-
Will...
But do you wanna? Is like the follow-up question. Like because it's competing with Cure 4. Like
True. But right now, I think what's killing me is really getting punch. Well, magic too, but
nukes and swirls, man.
yeah. Hey, finally found something else. Our hydras.
You were saying?
Yep, and we're back to it. Alright.
Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, as Mike Tyson once famously said.
Do I need anything else? Nope. Alright.
Do you need versus do you have?
Alright. So, no, you have the lock shirt, you do temper. Alright, got 1 second of his Sue
The lock shirt.
again. Zap. Okay, good. Swirl. That's ouch. There's a big nuke. Alright.
Oof.
Alright, I'll fight once.
Oh. Oh.
There we
Whew.
My dude.
Not even scared. What are you talking about?
Never had a doubt.
Oops. Alright, I will do one lock. I'm not trusting this Tiamat.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's where the resists come in.
Diego's, you were right not to trust.
Oh boy.
I'm just trying to picture that in my head, like going
Oh
through
my
that
God,
Warmack into a
stop
darkness Tiamat. Oh my god.
Oh boy. Alright.
We're through.
So
Yay.
yes, improved dark is turned on, but this fighter had the 5 resist bonus,
Yeah.
so that was going to cover the status element question mark that this is supposed to.
Oh boy. Alright.
But hey, the fighter now has a little bit more meat on the bones. Don't forget to revive at some point.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
Would it kill you to walk into an armor shop to see if there's a bracelet in
Yep.
there too, by the way?
Hey. Only for you, Luffy.
I mean, you know, you're complaining about not having armor. That's very easily solved by just walking into an armor shop.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, could have bought one more. Alright, I'll buy one more. Just for you.
I appreciate that. I'm just thinking. I have your best interest at heart here. I really do.
So yeah, I'm not rezzing in anywhere other than Lefane. Because
makes
there's
sense.
Yeah,
there's a clinic there.
wouldn't hurt to, like, you know, see a T-Rex or something here. Although with the long run, probably
Yeah, it won't
not.
happen.
So you
It's
know.
not gonna happen.
So this is another element where the reduced MP charges is coming in a little bit hot and spicy.
Mhm.
Being limited to 2 MP charges on the night
It's
is
rough.
It's
It
awkward. That's awkward.
so keep that in mind. That it is useful enough. You're not going to check for fast, huh?
Oh yeah, right. Candy Love Late. I
Also,
forgot.
haha, trapped you into the landlocked slot.
Yes, he
It's
did.
fine. It's fine. It's not gonna be here. See?
At least there's
Not an
that.
issue.
At least there's that. Very hopeful it's level 7. Watch it's like slot 1, didn't need to promote and all that.
That would be awful.
Yeah,
Well,
he wanted it for
we could promote
temper,
for
anyway.
temper, yeah.
We did
Yeah.
want that. But, you know, the trolley of trolls, fast is learnable without promotion, but you must promote for temper.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it is slot 8.
We haven't seen on-rack magic yet.
No, I didn't check. Alright, it's there.
It's slot 8.
Yeah.
Realistically, you're fine. You got 4 shots of it.
Yeah,
Realistically, that's
I
all
got
you
a
could
bit.
ever ask for. You're good.
Yeah. Alright.
So, I think shout-outs to preparation for bad situations is what we're going to call this seed.
Yep.
So, let's talk about the plan for Warmech and Friends.
There are
Mhm.
none.
Yeah.
You just
So, the worst case scenario is got to get more levels.
Yep.
the best case scenario. Oh, we're gonna go get that power stick, huh?
I think
Yep.
that's a good idea. I'm just thinking,
Yeah, with only 2 charges of Invis 2 and the Red Mage not having Invis 2. Or having rules or anything available, like I'm gonna need everything that I can.
I'd
Was
imagine
that
meaning
your
we're not
last
going to guarantee. It was, yeah. And I'd imagine not guaranteeing we're going to see that white shirt in any kind of, hopefulness.
Yep.
The call out for lock 2 shirt strategies, and I'm just like, man, we've seen how that's worked out so far.
Yeah. Alright.
This actually is kind of interesting because you could try to figure out what these evil men have.
Yeah, you
if
can
weren't
stall
so
on it.
inclined.
True.
But-
They don't have a lot of HP, so that's fine.
Yeah, a good nuke should hopefully clear the field.
Alright, Invis 6 is better
That
than
is-
nothing.
Probably best case scenario, almost.
Yep.
I mean, it could have been ruse.
It could
That
have
would have
been.
been nice.
It also could have been an A first stick.
No,
No.
it is guaranteed to be Invis, Invis 2, or ruse.
Oh, okay. Well, then, best worst case scenario?
I think it's the worst of the worst cases because, like, I would prefer
Invis 2
that
would be
the
a lot
Invis
better.
go
I
to
think,
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would prefer not to have to, menu and hope that I don't fat finger my Invis charge, quote unquote.
Mhm.
But, here we are.
Yep.
It's a lot of menuing before War Mech too.
It's so weird, like on my practice, the first seed I did was 54, I think. Something like that. And the second this one was with the buffed black belt. And the second one with the fighter lead was a 57. So being an hour and 7 and not being in Toph is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
So my thought on that is it's kind of the twofold problem, right? Like your speed and power strats, when they pay off big.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then there's all the other seeds.
Come on, I keep fumbling. There we go.
I'm making you laugh. That's part of the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm not used to talking and playing at the same time.
Ink again.
It's okay. It hit a black mage that doesn't even have weapon. Kaslam. Get out of here, Kraken.
So I need to buy pures when I'm here. And heal bots. There we go. Don't need to go to Canada.
I absolutely love the shop max thing that
Yeah.
Meridian put in. So to kind of like give a little history of the rando, way back in the before times, the times where nobody wants to remember, you had just buy one, like in vanilla,
Yeah.
and then buy quantity was not the first step. It
Nope.
was buy 10.
Yep.
And then buy quantity came along, and that was great, but there was always this frustration that you had to remember how many of a thing you had so that you knew what you had to set it at,
Yep.
because if you went over on the quantity, then you had that issue, and it would just fail to purchase. And now, because of the excellent work of the dev team, specifically Meridian, because Meridian was on a QOL streak for a bit, we now have the lovely shop max, which is it caps out at however many you can buy when
It's
you're
quite
buying
wonderful.
quantity. It's
Oh, it's
so
amazing.
good.
Let me check. I forgot something. Nope, armor.
You probably want the ribbon, yeah.
Yeah. Never went back for those Aegis shields either in Dwarf.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I don't think you're going to necessarily need it, but it would give you the dragon armor and Aegis shield. You wouldn't need to worry about the ribbons so much on that fighter.
Lol, bro.
It doesn't have a ribbon anyway, so.
Yeah, the fighter's got the built-in half a ribbon actually, so
Cool.
it's probably fine. Big swing.
All right. Carry was paper tin.
I mean, do we know that? That was at her theoretical max almost.
Yeah, she was paper tin. That's yeah. All right, so this is the one that I'm not sure. I'll try speed and power.
Turn order's going to be great here. It's fine. I take it back. It's still
We're
fine. It's still fine.
We're fine.
I thought that was 1,000 damage for a second.
No, this swing's probably yep.
Yeah.
All right.
There's the 1,000 damage.
You know what? I'll do this. I don't want to use my my auto charges. Wow.
Nice.
Lol.
So 1200 HP carry.
So remember, Temple of
Not
Fiends isn't the
carry,
threat this time, everybody. It's not Temple of Fiends we're
Right.
worried about.
Yeah. I almost want to take that fight.
So Tiamat can be a little scary in this with up to 2,000 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Pseudo chaos.
Yep.
But I like the ink.
Mm.
Keep that rolling out. It's not going to affect this knight.
Nope. I want to use lightning too. Quad X, that's fine.
You trying to hang on to one extra charge of fast just in case?
Yep. Yeah, on both the black mages.
Yep.
Not taking any chances.
It's hard because, like, at the same time, you want to double nuke and fade to start out the fight to clear out the evil men.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then, you know, do you get double swirled in return? Like,
Exactly. Come on.
you know, when this strategy pays off on the heal potion mashing that you're doing, it looks great.
Yeah. No, I've been doing it for a week and a half. Like, I really just started learning it and just trying to muscle memory. But it's hard.
What a rude
Alright.
tortilla that was.
Yeah, really.
Oh, come on. Okay, so is there anything I want to move? Maybe the invis? No, I'll keep the invis stick just in case. Want to move the lock to this one. And no, I'll keep. Alright. Let's go with fade. Temper fast. Alright, evil man with cure 3, that's fine.
Maybe it is.
It's gonna waste that
Alright.
fade.
104 to something. That's a dead red mage.
Oh dear.
I need to invis. And I need to nuke. Oh, they have ice too. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Okay, Nuke is next. Oh my god, they have slow.
These are really rude evil men.
At least it's slow and not slow 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Rack. Flare. Wow. Alright. Nuke is next. Oof. That's a bad hit.
Yep.
Alright, that should be 1. Alright, we saw everything on the evil man's.
It's either going to be 4 or 8 spells in a rotation, so you don't get any odd divisors of that.
Okay. Come on, turn order, please. 1 more. Lightning 2, that's good.
So much chip damage.
Alright. I need to heal. Yes. Keep your 3. Don't know!
Oh!
Alright.
So I think...
You know what? Why not? Let's validate this run. There we go. I'll even walk it out.
Sort of encouraging though. Like, you know, you did that was worse. Some bad stuff right there, and you still almost made it happen.
Yep.
I think this lays credence to the initial statement I had of blast them nukes and fades
Yeah.
right out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is a rough one. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. This is
Yeah.
a very rough scene.
Yeah.
With the double nuke is really what's throwing a curveball.
I think that this is a good showing of the sort of pivot that's required sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because the strategy that you were choosing to employ, like I said before, it either works great or it implodes on you, right? And so, you know, we've had to see adaptations to get through Warmech on the Bridge of Destiny. That taught us a lot of things about this Warmech pair that we're going to see. It's going to be an interesting challenge.
Yep.
Is Black Belt viable for these flags? Yes. So here's your considerations on the Black Belt. 1, can I find a grind? B-side tiles tend to be more valuable, but they are harder to solo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we saw with those Gasties. 4 Gasties is one of the best experience encounters in the game. Hands down. But you need something that's actually friendly for just the Black Belt most of the time, because otherwise it takes too long and you're getting so much experience funneled off to everyone else. I don't know if Blue Stake is on the B-sides, but I know that Iron Goal is. And that
No,
can
they
be
are not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Iron Goal, 3 to 4 Saria, 3 to 4 Agama, 2 to 3 I, of course. Water Naga, if you've got Ice 3. Isn't 2 to 4 Agama on the B-sides?
Yeah.
It's 2 to 4, yes.
Okay.
The R Giant Agama is also on that B-side.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen.
I don't think I've ever seen Blue Stake tile. I've seen Steak and Wings on tiles before, for sure.
Yeah.
So you could theoretically hit No, you wouldn't hit it on local formations because the chests are all inside.
Inside, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how you would find a blue stake that is not just in the desert.
It's a good question if it is a possible thing. Like, I don't play with a whole lot of B-sides, so like it doesn't mean it's not possible that I haven't seen it.
So I have a tendency to push towards more of the overworld grinds when possible in B-siding scales or B-side tiles. The other thought process, this is one that is wild sometimes, but you know, you got to see it the other day during Team USA versus Team Canada racing. Is sometimes double black belt is really funny and good.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch back the run. I need to.
The story of the seed was Phoenix took too long.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, double black belts, red black or no, it was forced white, so
Yep.
white red. So yeah, double black belt, grind it up to 42 plus because the scaling in Topher was nuts.
Here we go.
Let's go with that again. So this time I'm gonna double nuke.
You have to double nuke because they were living through one. And then you get zapped right away. Come on.
Rude.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, free turn. That's fine. That's good. That's good. I still need fast on my... There we go. Alright. I need fast ASAP.
Yep. Oh, miss from the Warmech is very nice.
That's strong.
Alright, there's fast. I will invis again and start tempering. There's a big nuke. Max damage on the...
Wow. Get wrecked, dude.
Wow.
Alright, there's still one nuke left.
Oh, the slow hit.
Nuclear 2? Oh boy. Oh boy.
This looks like a dead attempt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So part of me, like I know that the black mages were kind of an integral part of your strategy, but like double red over double black is something that I'm thinking about. Like, you know, from a how do you do party comp?
Yeah.
It's hard because the MP cap again comes to play.
Yeah, the plus HP on these black mages makes me feel like this is the correct play with the MP cap specifically. This is just, you know, a really, really rough final boss.
Yeah, and even like we just saw that Warmech has nuclear, so you could have nuke into nuclear.
And there's crack in there too, like it's zap. There's insta kills galore.
No, this is a good puzzle. Levels will fix everything, which I don't like.
Yeah, that's a painful feel.
Yeah. But at least you can see what... How can things go wrong with this, when stuff rolls, oops. When, bad magic or spells lands on Warmech or any final boss.
Yeah, one of the hopes when you have this is that a bunch of bad stuff rolls onto a chaos that just doesn't show up. Because that can happen.
Yep.
Like, he still exists in the game. He's just not appearing in this film. So it doesn't matter if Chaos has 3 nukes and 4 nuclears and a Cure 4, other than it just made your life easier.
And Razor, I would have also forfeit. Like most likely like at Sky.
Yeah, in
Knowing
a
me,
real
like
race, like this hurts.
yeah.
But I do like the perseverance here
Oh yeah.
because I think it teaches valuable lessons about what is the point where we turn around on this. Flip side, I don't blame you if you want to stop.
Oh no, I'm fine. It's up to you guys.
He's got another level or two in him.
I say give it one more dive after this
All right.
grind and see what happens.
Yeah, the ambushing gas dragons too.
Yeah.
So a little bit on ambush and first strike, because we don't talk about this nearly as much as we ought to, probably. So the ambushes are a combination of two things. One is just a straight up like agi roll off kind of thing, but the other thing is that some formations have an effective initiative bonus, quote unquote. And so what's happening is you have a normal value, you have a boosted value, and that's what you're rolling against, quote unquote. Your agi is basically subtracted from the value of their initiative modifier. And that gets randomized as to which packs have the bonus. And so that's what we're seeing here, is these dragons got one of those bonuses.
Alright, I'll do one more fight. And after that, I should be good to go.
I'm surprised you haven't moved your tempers to slot 1.
Yeah, me too. Alright. So that should be 37. Yep.
Everybody's north of 400 right now. This has to feel a little bit safer.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for the Red Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that needs the the HP the most.
I would consider putting that Red Wizard in one of the back row slots as well.
Mm-hmm. I would also consider maybe trying to find some armor. Just
yeah, I will check.
Just throwing that out there.
I need to get some houses anyway. Well, it's not gonna be here.
Well, we tried.
Alright. For real this time.
This time with spirit. It's like a relatively tame Temple of Fiends too. Like,
Yeah.
Kraken's doing Kraken things. Tia's a little rude. But I mean, this is tame in comparison to how bad it can be.
Yeah.
I mean, speed bump gonna speed bump though.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think main lesson learned: Warmech and Friends is dangerous.
Yes. It's not fun dead, but
It's still pretty bad.
it's a close second.
Mm-hmm.
Fun Dead is like the worst.
Yep.
How does it feel to have 4 charges of fast at level 8 on both of your black mages?
Wow.
It's good.
What a
nice.
punch. It's too funny.
2100.
I only accept damage rolls that exceed our current year. cap out your temper casts as well.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Oh wait, that's a big swing.
Yeah, the levels gained. Is it 36? That's the breakpoint on the Masa.
I think it is.
Yeah,
With the
Let me check.
something like
plus
that.
7, I think it is.
So 5 hits at 24, and I think it's 36. Ale's spreadsheet is probably pinned in the Duck channel.
36 is Thief. 35 is the 6 hits for the fighter.
Okay,
Okay.
but
Uh,
yeah, the getting over that barrier, getting the
Yeah.
extra hit into the rotation
Yes.
is a big deal.
Yes.
Remember with the Masa that it can only go down in terms of hit; it can never go up.
Mhm.
So this plus 7 Masa, the hit bonus on it doesn't actually do anything. The benefit is just that it's still going to be at cap because we purposefully capped weapons.
Now we're gonna run into those 3 fights again here.
Whoa. God, I love that healing when I get it. Feels so good. One more encounter.
I do also want to say that this is an exceptional seed that Shanigan is facing.
Oh
Because
yes.
his practices were like all sub-hour.
Yeah, this is rude. Very, very rude.
Oh no, this is way worse than what I practice. Alright, so let's just double check. Alright, so I will put you on slot 3 and let's go. So same thing as last time. This time I'll do fast and I'll fade. Nuke and fade, then fast.
This should clear the evil men at the very least, yeah.
I should have invis though. There we go. That should take care of the evil man.
That's like one of the hard parts of the fight is just getting them out.
Yeah, yeah.
I did the fade instead of temper. Can I
And
do
you
it
tried
in
to temper
battle?
a black
I can-
brigade.
I can't do it in battle. Ooh.
Oh, the MDEF coming to
Thank you and
shine.
F. Part 2? Aw.
Oh
Aw.
boy.
Ooh.
We're
This
fine.
is okay.
That's 1.
This should be fine.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm
fine.
fine.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
in
I'm
good
fine.
shape here. Levels solve everything.
It turns out.
You know what? I'm taking it super safe. I don't want to see a nuclear or something. Alright, this should be it. There we go.
Hey, GG.
GG.
So yeah, levels fixes everything, that's for sure. But again, it's time invested in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You saw it was doable. Like the yes, the war mechs were pretty bad, but like with just a bit of strategy, well, and levels again, you can do it. And luck.
If you had the normal 4 charges on that night as well, you would have had an extra cure 4 for that first round. You would have made it through. So that's the strategy piece Saracen's been talking about. Those 2 charges are very, very important.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, and I'm really happy I got to show a non-black belt seed.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe it would have been better with a black belt. I don't think so. Just with how things were early on. Like, okay, I could have grinded on the gas Ds with the black belt. Maybe get a few levels here and there, but again, would have
You
been
knew where the Agamas were,
Yeah,
though.
it would have been the Agamas for the black belt probably at that point.
Mhm.
But I mean, Amasa plus 7 is doing the kind of damage a black belt's going to do here. That was just a really rude war mech. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if a level 42 black belt gets to run the first dive either, to be honest.
I not gonna lie, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it's a little suspicious.
Yeah, with the -10 8% too. So it's
Yeah.
not too bad. A lot of people think -10% is very bad, but it's not too bad. It's only requires you 3 more levels. So instead of 42, you need to go to 45.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad to get your 8 hits.
The kiss of death is the -1 hit percent per level. That you
This
stay
one.
away. You can take. I scienced this. I took a black belt with a -1 hit percent per level with plus 20 hit percent to level 50, and it still only had 6 hits.
Yep.
So that is
it's
the absolute worst. It is the absolute worst. One did not cancel the other. It was terrifying.
So, to Razor One's point, I think in a vacuum, the black belt doesn't get through it necessarily, but I think that the spell selection changes because you're not having to do tempers as much.
Mm-hmm.
So you can nuke fade or fast nuke fade and hope that the black belt is doing enough, because realistically, as you've scaled up to 45, which is kind of your target with that -10% hit, you have so much more attack than that Masa is.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the war mechs were pretty they were evasive, but not too bad. I still think the Masa would have hit more often than the black belt.
Mm-hmm.
With the crit rate.
The crit rate does definitely play a factor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, you get high with the black belt. The black belt at 45 was going to have a higher crit rate than the Masa.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, happy 2 hours between the flag reveal.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks for sticking that out, everybody. We had fun, but we get it.
So this was definitely on the hard side of the flag set. I will say that.
So
that
are you happy that
Lad Clementitis finished this with a solo black belt on the weekly I posted today.
So, Saracen, are you happy that I asked to lower the HP?
It could have played an additional factor here.
I'm just trying to picture this with like 200 to 250 clamped and just like the nightmare that would be.
Oh, it was awful. Even with a 42 black belt, like
it
was awful.
It was still 120 to 220 initially. I just took 20% off the top because that's what Chanigan told me to do.
Yep. No, and it shows. The 20% is a lot.
It is. It really is. I mean, it doesn't sound like too much when you think about it as like a Lich HP pool where you're like, oh, this is like 80 or 100 in Topher. And then you're like, wait a minute, Warmac.
Yep.
Suddenly that's, a couple hundred.
I'm interested. Like, I'm booting Axer to see the HP. I'm very interested in seeing the HP that the Warmech had.
It felt like it was somewhere in between like 26 and 31, just somewhere in there.
Alright, so...
I was going to say more like 22.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking a little too high.
Not even 2,000.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a couple. I guess 800.
1952.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I had Zap Nuke, a bunch of other things, another Zap, Swirl, Nuclear, Crack, Ink.
Yuck.
Yeah, I thought they... Evil Man, well, we saw everything. Barely 200 HP.
And a full script of garbage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chaos was free if we had Chaos.
Of course he was. It usually is when it's a Warmech and Friends. Like Chaos rolls down, punchy, but no accuracy.
No. Ooh, Lich 2 had Inferno, Tornado, Nuclear, Cure 4.
No HP though.
No, that's carry. Sorry. Yeah, 1,000 HP on carry, 600 HP on Lich 2, which Lich 2 had nothing. Kraken, Blaze, Nuclear, Blizzard, barely 1,200 HP. And Tia with 1,400 HP with Nuclear, Poison, Thunder, Nuke, Fast. So yeah, we
Could have been worse.
we evaded a lot of things.
The Temple of Fiends, that was not rude.
Yeah.
That could have been.
Yeah, but still, the swirl into nuclear and could be into nuke is very dangerous on Warmech, especially with
Pretty
two.
So, again, I want to say thank you for doing the reveal with us, Chanigan.
Anytime.
Like I said, walking in, I figured that you were kind of an excellent person specifically for this flag set, and I was glad that you volunteered because,
Oh yeah, anytime.
yeah, these were a very interesting set of flags to put together. They are, yes, very complex by Duck standards, where, you know, my usual metric is, did I make like 3 or 4 material changes to a preset? No, this is like 10. So practice. If you're looking forward to doing well in the rally, make sure to practice. These ones, I think, having seen the bad side of it, you also have to be cautious that you don't over prepare in case it's nice.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that the required Warmech is actually helpful, because it's going to tell you in a better place than I got to the end of the game and I don't know where anything is.
Mm-hmm.
Chanigan, final thoughts on the flag set?
They are hard. Not gonna lie, they are hard. But they're very fun. They're a really good puzzle to figure out. But no, this is a fun flag set. I would love running this during winter tournament. Wink, wink. But no, they're fun. Thank you again for having me. I always like doing these. Like, you can call me anytime.
Appreciate hearing that. Luffy, your final thoughts for the evening?
I mean, this flag set, there's a reason it's week 5. All right, there's some complex stuff in here. Saracen said it. It's like a puzzle. You got to dissect. Really kind of approach this with some cautious optimism about what you want to do. Have a plan, stick to it. You're gonna run into some dud locations with items, but that masa could be waiting for you, and hopefully it rolls up. Just really pay attention to that required Warmech as well. It's going to be a really good litmus test to what you're going to face in that Temple of Fiends, and try to have fun. You know, this is a challenge, and it's week 5 for a reason, but have some fun with it.
I love all the sentiments there, because you know, like I said, I don't always put rough things in front of the Ducks on purpose, but I wanted to stretch the wings a little bit, you know, and make sure that it's not full face roll.
Yeah, this feels like it belongs at this week in this juncture after what we've been going through. This feels correct. So just try to have a little fun with it out there.
Yep. All right. Well, you know, standard spiel time. If you like what you saw, you're not part of the Discord community yet, you can join the Discord by clicking on the community Discord link on FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. You'll also find the randomizer itself and a link to the wiki where you can see all of our past materials for our new player program, the Duckling Bootcamp. Additionally, you know, like I said, join the Discord because you can hang out with all of us, ask questions. We're a friendly bunch because the game frequently isn't. We just finished up the winter marathon yesterday. We got the winter tournament coming up in just a few weeks. Our admin team pushing the committee on that because it is about time to get that information out to the masses. Our next boot camp will be towards the end of March, beginning of April. And that is going to be a full 6-week course. Introducing our new Duckling Don, DM Stewart, who's going to be coming in and learning the ropes over the next few weeks. I've already touched base with him about getting a weekly for next week ready. So just to give you an idea, we actually have planning and cadences here. Did you know that? It's
Imagine
crazy.
that. Yeah. This isn't just slapdash together in the most beautiful fashion.
I'll tell you what, I had the flags ready for the rally, more or less, a couple edits here and there. But I had the flags ready for it back in August.
Yeah.
So,
this has been a work in progress. And, he's preparation, thy name is Saracen.
Question in chat. When does the winter tournament start? We don't have the 2025 calendar up in the calendar channel yet, but I think it might be in the suggestion. Let me see here. We got this. It starts the 5th of January. So right after the new year is where we're going to be kicking off the winter tournament. It is supposed to finish the 3rd of March, or the 8th of March, sorry. And the boot camp is supposed to start the 23rd of March, running through May 3rd. And then Duck Derby, May the 4th through June 7th. So, kind of put that out there. It's a big block of time, I know, but definitely come hang out. It's sounding like a banger from what I'm hearing on the flag side for the winter tournament. I think it's going to be a good one. Anyway, it is late o'clock, and it is time for me to go. And from everybody in the booth here, I do want to say thank you to Macklin on tracking, Dark Moon on the restream, Luffy, my buddy. Thank you, Chanigan, for running. Thank you. I'm Saracen. Have a good night, everybody.